Okay, hello, first graders. Today we are looking at lesson 10-2. They're asking us to use mental math, and we're going to be working with 10 more than a number. So each time we're going to be adding 10. Our page number is 549. So if you could please take out your books and a pencil. I'm going to share my workspace with you here. There we go. Lesson 10-2 is where we're at. And again, the page number is 549. You can see Daniel on this page. I'm going to read the talking bubble while you follow. Use blocks to solve each problem. What pattern do you see in the tables? Okay, so here are our three equations, and we're being asked, check out this one, we're being asked to use pattern blocks to solve. So let me go ahead and divide my workspace. Since I see three equations, I'm going to divide my workspace into three sections. Okay, and you can do that in your book as well. I'm going to put one on top. So now we have one section for each of our equations. And I'm going to go ahead and begin with 15 plus 10. So when I draw 15 with base 10 blocks, I know I need one rod for 10 and 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And to that, I'm going to be adding 10. So I add another rod, and now I have 10, 20, plus 5 more gives me 25. Right? I can count on also 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. I'm noticing that my ones didn't change at all. I have the same amount of ones. The only thing that changed was my tens, right? The number of rods that I have. Okay, my next equation is 34 plus 10. So again, I'm going to start by drawing that first add in, 10, 20, 30, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And to that 34, I'm going to be adding 10. Let me add another 10 here. And now I have 10, 20, 30, 40, plus 4 more is, 44. If we count on it, it would sound like this. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. So again, my ones didn't change at all. It was only my tens that changed, right? I still have 4 in my tens place. In my ones place, I'm sorry. So 44 is my sum. And my last equation is 49 plus 10. So we're going to start by drawing 49. 10, 20, 30, 40, and then 9 ones. Okay. And to that, I'm going to add 10. Now, before we add that, let's just talk about when I add that 110, my ones, once again, are going to stay the same. They're not going to change, right? I'm adding one more 10. And now let's count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 9 more is going to give me 59. Right, my ones, you can see, stay the same. So 59 is my sum. All right, let's get some more practice on the next page. We have Daniel at the top of those green boxes. It says, you have used placed value blocks to add 10. You can also use mental math to add 10. Find 23 plus 10. Okay, so now they're asking us to think about this in our heads. What does 23 look like? Here it is. 2 rods and 3 ones. And Daniel asks, how can I add 10 more? Well, I know that I'm just going to add one more rod, right? When adding 10, you should look at the tens digit. They say that because our ones digit is going to stay the same if I'm adding 10. So Daniel says, I know 2 plus 1 equals 3. So 23 plus 10 equals 33. Okay, so he's visualizing he has 2 10s and 23, and if he adds one more, he's going to have 3 10s altogether, plus his 3 1s is going to give him 33. Okay, let's take a look at the last box. Use mental math to add. Think about the numbers in the tens digit, add the ones digits. Okay, so I have 33 plus 10. Okay, again, my ones is not going to change because I'm only adding another rod. So if I had 3 10s plus one more 10, I'm going to have 4 10s, right? So my total is 4 10s, and then my 3 doesn't change in my ones place, so 43 is my answer. Then I see 43 plus 10. Okay, again, my ones are not going to change. I have 4 10s, and I'm adding one more 10. So now I'm going to have 5 10s and 3 1s for a total of 53. And finally, 53 plus 10. My ones are not going to change because I'm just adding 10. So I have 5 10s here, plus one more 10, gives me 6 10s, and my 3 stays the same for a total of 63. Okay, so let's get to the guided practice and see what our assignment looks like today. Use mental math to solve the problems. Here we are at number 1. They're showing me with my base 10 blocks 2 10s, which I know is 10, 20, and then 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So I have 25 here. Plus, I see I have another rod. All right, so I'm noticing that my ones are not going to change because I'm just adding another rod. So 25 plus 10 equals 35, right? I have 3 10s and 5 1s. Let's look at number 2. 1 rod and 2 1s, that gives me 12, right? Plus another rod, that gives me 10. So 12 plus 10, good. I know I have 2 rods, so that's a 2 in my tens place, and 2 1s for a total of 22. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to get more practice with this on the next page with independent practice. They're asking you to use mental math to solve each problem. So let's get some practice with numbers 3 and number 6 because those are 2 different types. So for number 3, they give you the picture of the base 10 blocks. 58 is here plus 10. So when I take 58 and I add 10 more, I know I'm just going to add one more to my tens place, right? So instead of 58, I now have 60, and my ones stay the same, 8. Okay, I just added that in my head. Instead of counting out 10, 20, 30, and then counting all the ones, I just did that in my head. Let's take a look at number 6. 10 plus 72. Okay, so I know I have 72, which means my ones are not going to change. And I'm only adding 10 more to my 10s. I'm sorry, I'm only adding one more 10 to my 7. So now instead of 7 10s, I will have, good, 8 10s, and my 2's stay the same. So 82 is the sum. 10 plus 72 equals 82. And when you get to these, if you would like to check your answer here with base 10 blocks, then I would encourage you to do that. If you're not quite sure, go ahead and draw the base 10 blocks here, and then you can check your work. What would that look like for 72 plus 10? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, plus one more, right? So now I have 7 here plus 1 more. That gives me 8. So 8 tens and 2 ones is 82. So that is what you'll do for number 6 through 11. All right. Okay, guys. So that'll be it for today. If you have any questions, we'll talk about them at our Google Meet because I'll bring some examples there. But other than that, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I will see you very soon. Bye.